First, I'd like to say this is all because of the fellow YouTuber known as, for some reason, Urinating Tree. I didn't pick the name, he did. Um, so here are my thoughts on the New York Jets. Now, Lee Silver, am a Giants fan. Yet, every year, the every August, to be precise, the Jets come to me and says, "We know you want to be a part of us," and really, I've struggled to find out why. Because when they, let me explain. I'm 40 years old now, so I don't know why. I mean, I have blonde hair, so and the Giants were winning in 1986. So, Phil Simms was my guy. So that's one of the reasons why I gravitated over to the Giants. When in 1988 the Jets and Altoon decided to just ruin the Giants season, I was upset. I remember the last play. My father, when the announcer was going in for Stacy Robinson and friends, it was on a Hail Mary. My father was saying, "Catch it, Stacy!" And he didn't catch it. In 1991, when the Jets actually made the playoffs for the first time in what it turned out to be 5 years, and then in 1986, I remember watching uh, week 3 and rooting for the Miami Dolphins while watching the New York Jets in the famous 51-45 game. That's the one, where Wesley Walker made the winning touchdown. So they just have driven me nuts, and I have, had nothing to do with this team. I mean, I grew up as a Giants fan who rooted for the Jets until '94, when the fake Spike just said to me, "That's it. I don't want to win. We're the Jets. We don't even try to win." And I was, like I say, rooting against them to get into the playoffs in 1991, just because it's the Jets. They're supposed to stay. This is my mindset at uh, at 13 years, 14 years of age. It was December 1991. I was about to turn 14. Uh, and the Keyshawn Johnson Mets and the throw me the damn ball. But so why is it that every year that they come to me and say, you want to be us, we're the underdog. This is the thing. You see, I like the Mets and I like the underdog. And I think that's what it is. And I think it's because the Jets beat the Baltimore Colts in Super Bowl III, just like the Mets beat the Baltimore Orioles later that year in the World Series. That clinks it all together, and which is another reason why I despise the move to Indianapolis. But that's a whole other rant. Um, anyway, so I'm, like I say, it's uh, their owner was one of my people. I am referring to David Sonny Werblin, who changed their name to Jets from Titans because Titans was stupid. Uh, because a giant is the same thing as a Titan. I know what Henry Wismer was going for, but we're not into that. Once again, that's a whole other topic. Anyway, he changed their color because he was born on St. Patrick's Day. Of course, he was Jewish, so it really doesn't really matter. But he changed it to Kelly Green. They're the only like New York team that doesn't have either blue or orange in them, and it drives me a little nuts. Well, what I should amend that the Brooklyn Nets are now black and white, but they used to be red and blue. So I still count that as the New York type of thing. Um, Now, I'm not old enough to remember when they actually did play in Shea Stadium because I was born, like I said, in '77. Or I said I was 40 years old. I don't remember anyhow. Even though I never saw the New York Stock Exchange, um, I wasn't alive for Super Bowl three, and I just have never seen them. But for some reason, it keeps drawing me back. I think that the Jets should, be playing in Citi Field. Now I'm having this run through my mind, and I'm not a Jet fan. Uh, so tell me, what else could they do just to make me suffer?